Yeah, we're at the Terracotta Warriors and we're lost. It's like a maze here and there's no English signs.
We can't find them.
We know we're supposed to be walking there and it's about a 15-minute walk from where the bus has dropped us. I'm sure we've been here already. Yeah, hopefully you can film inside. If not, then I'll just get plenty of pictures. But there's loads of stuff to buy around here.
What do we have to do?
And people keep trying to push it on you. So I'm not even bothering to say no thanks anymore, I'm just ignoring them. Just walk straight past them. It just gets annoying after a while. So yeah, I get some footage of around here. Loads of stuff to buy. Shut up. Doing my head in now. We finally made it in. We found it after a lot of looking. But we're here, so
Hi, Mom.
we're gonna go in that one now, I think. And hopefully I can film inside. coming towards the end of our 5th day in China. We're in Xi'an at the moment, and I must say I really do like this place. It's definitely better than Beijing. Beijing had, I suppose it's so far it's a smell. It's not a very nice smell either, but Xi'an certainly has less of it than Beijing does. I don't know what it is, but it's just a smell that in Beijing it was everywhere, but in Xi'an it just kind of occasionally sneaks up your nose and then goes away again. So but anyway, so today we went to the Terracotta Warriors, which was pretty cool. I don't want to sound like I didn't enjoy it, but it wasn't as awe-inspiring as I thought it would be. When you see it on the TV or in books, the rows of soldiers seem to go on forever, and that wasn't the case. There's 3 pits. Pit 2 and 3 were pretty much empty, apart from a few broken bits of terracotta warriors and horses and all the rest of it. But it looks like all the soldiers that were in those 2 pits have been taken away and they're placed throughout the building, so I've taken plenty of pictures of them. But pit 1 is the pit with all the soldiers, the warriors, the chariots, the horses and all the rest of it. So that was pretty good. I got some pictures and everything, but like I said, it's just, I don't know, maybe it's a bit overhyped. Like they had placards on the wall hailing it as the 8th wonder of the world, and although when you consider that these things were built, like the warriors were built and the whole thing was put together, you know, what was it, I don't know, about 2,500 years ago, it is an amazing feat. But yeah, I don't know, I think I just expected there to be more. There was a pretty good museum there, very interesting. The English translations weren't that good. We got stopped by God knows how many people outside asking if we needed a tour guide, and I kept brushing them off, saying no, we're okay. And they said, oh, you know, you'll need it, it's all in Chinese. And I thought, well, that's obviously got to be a lie, because a big tourist attraction like that will have English, which it did. But yeah, it was more like Chinglish. So yeah, I understood a lot of it. I understood most of it, but yeah. And then we did something that I'm very ashamed of. We went to KFC. Before I came here, I promised myself that I wouldn't go for any Western food. I knew that they had McDonald's here and KFC and Subway and all the rest of it, but I promised myself that I would, you know, live like a local and eat like a local and all the rest of it. But I caved in. After 5 days, I don't know, maybe I'm just too Western, but after 5 days I just wanted something that I recognise. It's a bit difficult going into restaurants, and then you can't, some of them have English translations on the menu, some don't, and just sort of asking for things that you don't really know what they are. You know, the only things I can order off the top of my head that I've managed to learn before I came here are things like beef noodles and jiaozi and baozi and things like that, and you can't live off a few things for a month, so occasionally you just pick something off the menu and you don't really know what it is. But yeah, like I say, after about 5 days, I know it's only been 5 days, but I just really wanted something that was familiar. So I'm going to try and hold off now and stick to Chinese food and try new things and enjoy new things and all the rest of it for the rest of the trip. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. I'll try. So yeah, we went on the way back from the Terracotta Warriors, you go through a load of shops and stalls and stuff. A lot of it's overpriced tourist shit, basically. But we saw a few good things. There was this store that was just dedicated to Chairman Mao, and the guy who run it was a very passionate communist, I think. He kept telling us just how beautiful Chairman Mao was, and he was showing us all these things and pointing to it and saying beautiful, and so he was obviously quite passionate about the things that he was selling. So anyway, I saw a few things that I quite like the look of. Well, actually, he pointed this out, and I thought I'd give it a go. And it's the Chairman Mao little red book, which they all used to wave around hysterically back in the Cultural Revolution. But it's English translation. It's got Chinese and English in there. So I thought I'd give it a read and see what all the hype is about. I had a little flick through on the bus, and from what I've read so far, it's quite hypocritical. Some of the things, like he'll say one thing in one passage, and then a couple of passages later, he's contradicted himself. So I'll read a bit more and educate myself on the words of Chairman Mao, and you never know, I might enjoy it. So yeah, I got that, and I also got these badges that I thought were pretty cool. It's a military badge. Not focusing very well. Yeah, this apparently, according to the guy who run the store, was worn by an officer in the army. I have no idea what the characters say. I'll have to find out. But it's a genuine old badge. It's 1951 on the back. So I thought that's pretty cool. Some original communist memorabilia. And I also got that one too, which I think is something, well, I'm pretty sure it is something to do with the Korean War. It has the North Korean flag and the Chinese flag on there. No date on the back or anything with that one, but when was that? I think it was the early 50s, the Korean War, 51, 52, I'm not sure. So yeah, I just thought they were pretty cool, some proper old communist gear. And so yeah, that's what I bought, and I figured out that I'm pretty good at haggling with the Chinese. I managed to get those, what he quoted me, I managed to get them for half price, and Luke bought something for his brother, which I'll show you in a minute, and I managed to get that for half price too. So I think the key is they will say final price and then give you a price, and then you just go, no, Thai Guela, too expensive, and then just walk away, and inevitably they come after you and agree to give it you for the price that you wanted it for. So here's what Luke bought for his brother. Apparently his brother said, get me something as Chinese as you can, something, you know, very, very Chinese. So Luke went and bought him this, apparently handmade by farmers. It's sort of a cloth thing, but you can't really get more Chinese than that. Quite possibly the most well-known man in China. So yeah, I wonder how he'll take it. So yeah, we had a pretty cool day. So yeah, we had a pretty cool day, and now we are going to go and find a KTV and go karaoke. So yeah, all showered, put my posh shirt on, and yeah, ready for a good night out, hopefully. It'll be my first proper night out here. I had my first proper drink last night. I woke up a bit hungover, that baijiu went straight to my head, and had a few beers as well. And it was also the first night I slept right through, which I think might also have something to do with the baijiu. So yeah, maybe I'll update after the KTV. Maybe I won't, maybe I'll be too drunk and just go straight to bed, we'll see. But yeah, keep updated.